Hey everybody, it's Heather. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about dieting. I've had a few people come to me and ask me, to help them. They need to lose weight. They've struggled with diets in the past, and they're just looking for some help of any kind. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a doctor of any kind, but me and my husband have studied a lot of health things, a lot of new things about nutrition over the past few years, just because of health issues that we've had. And a lot of the changes that we've made to our diet have been because of health problems alone. So we didn't really attack it to try to lose weight, but did lose weight in the long run. So I think the thing I want to start with is to say this: you can't look at this like it's a diet. I know that that's hard because a lot of people, they're used to dieting. Some people have struggled with their weight their whole lives, and dieting is part of their life, part of the way they think. It's probably ingrained in your mind to a certain extent. But you can't look at it that way. But it does need to be. See, if you look at it like it's a diet, then that's exterior. To me, that's an exterior change. That means it's kind of like taking a dirty cup and washing the outside of it. You're not really attacking the root of the problem. And the root of the problem is bad eating habits. And there needs to be a love for healthy eating and living. And that just comes through time, honestly. It has to be important to you to lose weight. It has to be important to you to want to change. But I will say this, I don't try to get preachy in any of the videos that I give, but I do believe in Jesus. I'm still not going to preach, but the thing that my husband and I have found as the main key for being able to make the changes that we have in our lives is we hit our knees and we asked Jesus for help, because we knew we could not do this on our own, and we were desperate. And in every person's life, and any kind of change that you're trying to make in your life for the better, you need help. And I'm going to tell you something that a lot of dietitians, a lot of nutritionists, a lot of people in the health food industry will not tell you, is that willpower will only get you so far. You don't have the willpower that it takes to be able to make those changes by yourself. I say all of that not because I'm trying to preach at people, but those things that we need to change for the good, we don't have that in us. We need help with that. So, but the Lord has helped us, and a lot of our changes have come through suffering. I pray that yours is not that way. I pray that there's some way that I'm able to help you in any way through the experiences that I've had or the things that I've learned. And I hope that you don't have any kind of pain, difficulties, things like that you have to deal with. But if the truth is, if you didn't have those, you wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be watching this video right now. With all of that said, the first thing you need to do is you need to ask God for some help. And you need to be able to admit that you can't do this on your own, because that's really a first step. And I'm not food anonymous or anything like that, but you've got to realize that you can't do it on your own. So once you realize that, I think the next step to take is to realize this: you can't look at this like it's a diet, because there's something ingrained in the human mind that makes us want to rebel automatically. So if you are thinking, I'm never going to eat another donut again in my life, what's the first thing you're going to want? A donut. So you can't look at it like that. What I do and what I've been doing is, and feel free to send me a message. If you're watching this, you're probably seeing it on YouTube. But I've also going to be posting links from Facebook and Twitter. So if any of these people are following this and watching, and you have ideas for things, hey, I'm in love with this particular food that's not so good for me. Do you have any ideas for something that I could have that would be a good substitute? Send me a message, shoot me a message or a comment or something and let me know. And I'll try to come up with something. You know, I'll do some research, or I'll throw together some different things in my kitchen and see what I can come up with, and maybe I can make a video, or maybe I'll send you a message back and let you know, or give you a recipe or something like that. There are good alternatives for things that you love. You don't have to give up everything that you want to eat. I think that life should be enjoyable, but I also think that we shouldn't be digging our graves with our own forks and spoons, if that makes sense. I think that America is extremely obese. They struggle, we struggle, because there's a fast food restaurant on every corner, and everything is convenience. So what I got through saying earlier in one of my other videos was that we've got to, if you want to eat healthy, you've got to learn, you're going to have to prepare some food. You're going to have to take a little bit more time. Now, what I hope to do is to be able to share some videos with you for some good, different snacks and different things that don't take that much time to prepare, that are still good for you. And then, for the stuff that you really want to try, if you're really serious about trying to eat right, then you can take the time to prepare some of the recipes. I'm also on my website. It's foodequalsmedicine.com. You can go to our blog page, and I'm going to post a link to our actual blog that we have. In fact, I think I have it posted on there. If it's not that, it's under resources. But one of those two links, go to it, and I have a link to my blog. And what I'm going to be also sharing on there is recipes. I'll be sharing recipes on Facebook. I'll be sharing them in some capacity everywhere that I can. But anyway, those are some things to start with. You need to cut out some things out of your diet as well. You've got to get away from breads, tortillas, biscuits. A lot of those things that people think that they can't eat healthy, as far as raw fruits, vegetables, things like that, because they think, oh, I'm never going to get full, and I'm going to be hungry all the time. I'm going to be hungry 2 hours later. And the truth is, yes, you will be hungry 2 hours later if you eat, say, an apple and some pineapple for a snack. You're going to be hungry maybe an hour or two later. But here's the thing about that, is that your metabolism needs to be, it's boosted by that food that you're eating. So if you're going to be, say you're going to snack on something, you eat a light breakfast, then an hour and a half, 2 hours later, you're hungry again. Eat a light fruit, something you need something in your body that will give you energy. So, I suggest you could have some nuts, you could have some fruit, you could have, fix a juice, fix a smoothie, something like that, and keep it light. Things that are easily digestible go straight into your body and give you, your stomach doesn't have to take the time to break all of that food down. If you have smoothies and juices, fruits and vegetables, things that are easily digestible, they don't have to take a lot of time to break down, whereas meats and breads and all these other things, they take days sometimes to digest. So you're not really getting the nutrients from those things that take longer to digest. But like juices and smoothies, especially juices, they go straight into your body. Your stomach doesn't have to spend a lot of time digesting it, and you immediately get those nutrients. When I drink a green juice or a fresh juice or fresh smoothie that I make, especially juices, when I make those, I feel it immediately. I think I'm going to have to stop, and I'm going to make another video and keep continuing with this, because I think it'll take me forever to load this if I don't. So I'm going to pause for now and wait for part 2.